is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Brandon Gaudin, joined by my good friend Charles
Super
Davis.
Bowl,
and Charles,
Super Bowl.
It was maybe the most unlikely Super Bowl run we've seen in a long time. What a story. The Bengals had not won a playoff game since January of 1991. 4-11-1 last year, 2-14 the season before that. Bottom line, though, here they are, the AFC champs.
And Brandon, this is one of the more remarkable turnarounds in NFL history in recent years. In fact, most of the guys on this team weren't even born the last time they won a playoff game. Although, not that long ago, they had a stretch where they were in the playoffs seemingly every year, but couldn't win a playoff game. Now they've gotten that done. They're back in the Super Bowl. And remember, 2 Super Bowl appearances in their history. Number 16 and 23. Unfortunately, both times they ran into Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers.
Meanwhile, it took until Super Bowl 52 for the Eagles to lift the Lombardi Trophy for the first time. Their fall was a quick one, down to 4-11-1 a year ago, but an incredible turn. Spin, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now a handoff as they run left side. A giant hole up the middle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Chris Jones on to punt this one away. This will be taken at the 10. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the... Here we go. Ready? And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run.
I think the mic back on.
Pressure off.
I got to act like it's the Super
now a
Bowl.
handoff as they run left side. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up.
They stop. Still go in.
Here's Chris Jones now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's pulled in at the 32. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah. Here's Chris Jones now. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
They definitely not going to win it by keep punting the ball.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And now here's a carry heading left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half. And they
And now here's a carry heading left. Wiggles free. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 173 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Give it to him again. Give it to him. Let him run it in.
And now here's a carry heading left. Oh, twisting away.
I was going touchdown.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
That was touchdown. I don't know what he did.
Second and 2. 2 yards left on
Audible.
Second down from the 9.
Fade. Yep.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown,
Another
Bengals. C.J. Uzomah.
This was the Bears get 16.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
Can they get 17 points? Can he get 17 points? Come on.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now a handoff as they run left side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Yes, sir. He was gone.
A big play there with a record
Gone.
4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
He's
and the
gone.
Bengals are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Taken in at the 11.
Ooh, he was about to take it.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
He was about to take it to the high.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Let me just get them ahead.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
35.
And to give this time to the tailback. They'll only get a couple.
I'm about to take him out the game.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it,
I believe they let me run all of them like that.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up and to great success.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Do it again.
Boyd going to have a chance to run it. Shifts past him at the 45. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Javon Hargrave coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Porter Gustin in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down gets them a yard to the 26.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Into the secondary, past the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And now here's a carry heading left. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.